something that Shemar Stewart may do. He's the last unsigned first-round pick. Every other unsigned player is the 30 guys as of right now in round 2 who are caught up in the whole second-round guarantee thing. Shemar Stewart, we know the history. The Bengals are insisting on a change to the language that is relevant to when guarantees will void, or more specifically, the impact of a default. Their current language, if you have a default, it voids your guarantees for this year. They want Stewart to sign a contract that says if you default, it voids all your future guarantees. It is a change in procedure for the Bengals. They want to impose more onerous terms on Stewart, and they haven't offered a corresponding concession. Their attitude is just sign it. What's your deal? Just sign it and go play football. Why are you giving us a hard time about this? Just sign the damn thing. That's basically their attitude. So what could he do? What are his options? We laid them out back in June. And the CBA has contemplated anything and everything that an unsigned, disgruntled draft pick could do. Now, the cleanest and easiest thing, but the thing that also results in no income for the player, at least no direct football income, sit out the whole year and re-enter the draft. If you do that, sit out the whole year, don't play football anywhere, re-enter the draft next year, you get redrafted. Any team but the Bengals could draft Shemar Stewart. That's straight from the CBA. Another option, and this one isn't realistic because there's no other pro league out there that would pay good money to the player, but if he would go play in a pro league, that's covered as well, where the Bengals would still hold his rights, and he, if and when he would come back to the NFL, he would still be contractual property of the Cincinnati Bengals. The one that's relevant here, if he goes back to college, whether it's Texas A&M or elsewhere, and that's come to the forefront because there was a report that, and we've confirmed, that Stewart is back at Texas A&M working out. He's not working out with the team, but he's back there working out. If he would play college football this year, now, they'd have to get the NCAA to abandon ship on another rule that may very well be the latest antitrust violation. The idea that a player who has never signed a pro contract waives forever his remaining college eligibility. That may be the same kind of antitrust violation that all the other ones are. One letter from Jeffrey Kessler may send them hiding under the nearest bed. It's getting late. Like, the time to do this would have been a month ago, but they could still try. And if that would happen, if he would play college football this year, number one, he gets paid. And there's probably a number at which he would do it. I don't know what the number would be, but at a certain point, the number is enough to get you to defer the start of your pro career by a year, because you delay everything when you do that. Your signing bonus, your pay, your eligibility for a second contract, your eligibility for a fifth-year option, eligibility for free agency, that all gets delayed by a year. So whatever I'm getting this year needs to be enough to get me to willingly bump my career back a year. So that's part of it. But how it would work is the Bengals would still hold his rights as the 17th pick in the draft. He would go back next year to the Bengals, and they'd try to work something out. But he would have made, in the interim, whatever money he makes at Texas A&M or elsewhere in 2025. It is an option. It's not a great one, but it's an option. And it entails more financial return for Shemar Stewart than not playing at all. And the other benefit here, now, I don't know that this would work on the Bengals. It may work on another team, but the Bengals is the Bengals, to paraphrase Juju Smith-Schuster, at least when it comes to cheapness and stubbornness. But for most teams, if Shemar Stewart would create a plausible impression that he's going back to school, that might be enough to get the team to say, okay, let's work out this stupid, nuanced, contractual term that is keeping us from getting a deal done. But the reality is most teams wouldn't be in this spot anyway. To get to the point where you predict what a rational, non-dysfunctional team would do from this point forward, you presume that the rational, non-dysfunctional team would allow itself to be in this stupid predicament where they have a guy that they need in the fold. They need to have him ready to go. They can't afford to be 0-1, 0-2, 0-3. Let's have our best players out there and available. They wouldn't be in this spot. But all other things equal, most teams would if you catch wind, oh, Shemar's thinking about going back to Texas A&M. Wait, I heard the boosters got 15 million or whatever. I'm just throwing a number out there, but whatever. Gets back to the Bengals. I'm like, we got to work this damn thing out. Like most teams would be like, we got to work this out. Bengals may just say, fine, we'll keep his money for a year. Fine. He can come next year. Fine. We don't care. We don't care. We're not bowing. We're not caving. This isn't about money. This is about power. So much of the monetary fights in the NFL aren't necessarily about the dollars and cents. It's about making sure the players know their place. Don't get that twisted. It's about power. We're in charge. You're not. You just work here and you're temporary. And at some point, you're getting pulled out of the machine and replaced with someone else, but we will endure for decades, if not centuries. That's the attitude. So they don't want to give up any power to the players. That may be at the core of this, but it's stupid. It's just stupid. At some point, you got to put winning above all of that crap. And that's what Carson Palmer said. If you put making money above winning, you've lost. And that's what the Bengals did. And that's why he decided after the 2010 season, get me the F out of here. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.